Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park.
Ain't never falling off, I keep no racks now. I'm ballin' like the Hawk, racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. I'm still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off, I keep no racks now. I'm ballin' like a Hawk, racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. I'm still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them. Real bad bitch, did the perky dance. Failing out over Burke.
Hey, 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 these boys ain't playing. These boys is not
All that
playing.
back and forth, no, we ain't going for that. All that
Nah,
poppin' like you tough, we ain't going for that.
going for that.
Nigga talking about taking, we ain't going for that.
Going for that.
Nigga better play it
They
cool,
going
cause
for
we
that
ain't
tank.
going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that.
Ain't going for
No, we
that,
ain't
baby.
going for that. No, we ain't going for that.
Hey,
So be cool, yeah, chill, yeah. Tell them calm down. What I'm doing now.
hey, hey, chat, family, fellow fans. That's 3 in a row. That's 3. Ooh, y'all think they got something? Y'all think they got something? Hey, great road win by our Atlanta Hawks, baby. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I put it on X, bro. I said, I think these dudes gonna go on a crazy run. I said that. It's on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I said I think these dudes could go on a run, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, bro, you getting good wins against quality opponents. You're getting good wins, right? Now we can question the coach. Y'all know I'm not a Coach Quinn fan. Okay, y'all know that already, right? So I mean, people want to talk about his rotations. I mean, his rotation's been trash all year, dog. His rotation's been trash all year, and they so predictable. So I mean, I already told y'all about the rotation. I've been said that. Y'all said I was a hater. Come on, you just hate Quinn, man. You just hate. Okay, now y'all starting to see certain things, right? But at the end of the day, it's about wins and losses. We could question the rotations. Are you winning the games at the end of the day? Am I right or wrong? That's what it come down to. That's really what it really come down to. We could hate some of the stuff he does, right? Because I don't know why Mo G went on the court. I don't know why he not on the court. But did we win the game at the end of the day? That's all that really matter. You know, he got us. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row. But I said it, man. I said it on Twitter. I said, I think this team could go on a run. I said it. I think they could go on a run. Let's see here. I mean, shout out. Let me drop this link. All right, I'm finna drop the link, gang. All right. Drop the link. Let me say it again. I can only have 10 people on at a time on the panel. I think I can have 15 in the back. Okay. So when I post the link, so you can get your we can get your fan reactions. If you ain't back here, listen, you gotta be quick. You got to be quick. Let me set my clock up because we finna drop the link. But let me shout out what a third quarter, what a third/4 quarter by the Atlanta Hawk defense. The Atlanta Hawk, bro, I don't know what they did. I don't know what Quinn told them at the halftime, but bruh, they came out and locked down that defense. Third/4 quarter. You feel me? Once again, don't ask me. I don't know why my guy Mo G not in the game. You know, I don't know why Quinn don't want to play him. Maybe because it's his greatness that I can see. Shout out to the new dudes we just got. Right? Shout out to the new dudes. I told y'all, man, like, bro, you don't need DeAndre Hunter, bro. I told y'all that we don't need DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter, good player, right? But listen, I'm glad we sold and got what we got in return. Okay. I'm glad we did the trade. I'm glad we did it. So I mean, I I mean, the Hunter activists who were trying to come at me the other night, you see, we good. We are Gucci. Okay, we didn't need Hunter, but thank you, Hunter. I appreciate your service here. We gonna miss you, but I'm glad we got the return that we got. And you see the return that we got already helping us win games. Levert, he looked good tonight. Am I right or wrong? Name, he looked good the other night. He had 16, helping us win games. So I mean, listen, hey, listen, we got better, guys. We got better at the deadline. That's why I'm telling you. Everywhere I went, I gave Landry the same grade. I gave him a B. I said it. Whoever posted draft grades, everyone I seen, I said Landry gets a B. And I went and found these dudes on YouTube who said the Hawks get an F at the trade deadline. And I highlighted it and I said, I'll be back for this video. I think the Hawks did. You saw the Hawks do something at the trade deadline that we should have been doing. What we should have been doing, selling high on players that we can replace. Selling these dudes at high value instead of waiting and giving these non-all-star type players all these extensions. And then we end up stuck with them because you want to keep them a year or two too late when you should have sold on them and got the assets in return. So I think Landry Fields, and I said, I'm telling you, go anywhere I went and I seen a poll, I gave him a B. A B. It was another one on YouTube where I put I'm like, bro, y'all don't even follow the Hawks. How you know what's good for us? How do you know? Now you got off that money. Levert is expiring if I'm correct. So if you think he a factor like that, you could re-sign him. I mean, like I said, guys, we got options and flexibility. That's what we needed, and that's what we did not have. We did not have flexibility. So now we got it. And what you seeing now with the Moji, with the Ricochet, with the Dyson Daniels, what you're seeing now is those are the guys you're going to need to go to another level. And you're going to have these dudes on great contracts, on great money. You got Zach another 3 years before you even got to think about an extension. You got Moji another year before you got to think about an extension. And these dudes is cheap. But they're going to be so valuable to what we do next season. Any success this season that we have, right, is good for our young players. Good for our young players. Because you know as a fan, you do not want your team to have that losing mentality. That's why fans hate when they team tank. That's why players hate it. Because you get that loser mentality that you're going to go and lose all of these games. But now you starting to see, and that's why, like, when I mentioned the G League, when I mentioned College Park, I mentioned College Park as like it's a knock. I'm mentioning it because what they doing at College Park, you starting to see at the Hawks level. Point blank, period. Every time we call these dudes up, they come up and play solid basketball for us. Keaton Wallace come up, solid basketball for us. Moji come up, solid basketball for us. Plowden, solid basketball nights for us. You know what I'm saying? I think what you're seeing now you can start to see what I think is the goal, the vision. And that's why, like, it's certain things like that I got in my head. Like, you'll see me say stuff like, it's important that Mohamed Gay succeeds as an Atlanta Hawk. Because if he does succeed, meaning become at a minimum a rotational player, okay? Because remember, he was drafted in the second round and he didn't even play basketball till he was 15. So he way behind the basketball curve. But it's important that he succeeds because now you got a track record of this, whatever your development plan is. Remember when Lance used to say, "Yo, the players got this development path." Woo, woo, woo. Now you can use Moji as an example of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can see I can see stuff coming. I see stuff coming into. I see it coming. I see it forming. I say that, and I said, what did I say at the beginning of the year, guys? I said they're gonna let Dyson Daniels shoot that 3 this year. Remember, I said that. And what else I say? I said because of Quinn Snyder's track record, what he did with DeJounte Murray when it comes to shooting the 3 ball. I told people, I said, I guarantee you next year, I guarantee you, because you saw tonight, it's a couple of threes that Dyson could have took, but he didn't take them. I guarantee you, he will shoot league average or better from 3 next year. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And then you're gonna start to see it form, and we still gonna have assets. You're gonna have cap space to make a move if, say, a star become available, okay, or you just want to add them upper level role players. You know what I'm saying? So let me drop the link, man, so we can get the fan reaction popping off in here real quick. All right, here come the link, guy. Ooh, I don't know where I hit that note from. Here come the link, homies. Remember, I can only have 10 people on the panel. Okay. So, and only can have 15 in the back. So drop the link, y'all better hurry up. Make sure your camera is on. Don't need to come up here. If your camera not on, don't come up here. Boom, there go the link. Do. On that link, follow the link so I can get y'all on, family. All righty, let's start with the homeboy AC. What's up, AC? You got 2 minutes. Talk to me, my guy.
Okay, so this is a really great win for us because it showed what these trades did for our team. And just like Demon said, after the trade deadline, I saw all these videos saying Hawks get an F for the deadline. Hawks get an F. I said, what are these guys like? How do they what are they talking about? Like, how do they not see these trades as a plus?
Hey, you muted, AC. Check your mic. You hit something. You muted yourself.
Oh. Okay, so let me start over. This is a really good win. Everyone was saying the Hawks get an F at the deadline. They didn't really know what we needed, so it was kind of confusing that they were saying, "Oh, we don't know what the Hawks are doing. They're going to tank." I didn't understand what they were saying, but this is a very good game, especially defense. I've never seen the Hawks play this type of defense in my life. Like, I was so proud. I even saw Trey hustling on defense. I saw him. I think it was in the third quarter. He sprinted to close out on the guy at the 3-point line. I said, wow, I've never seen this before. Now, Paulo and Franz still dropped 30, but they're Paulo and Franz. We can't really stop that too much. We stopped everyone else, though. No one else but Paul and Franz were in double digits, so that's really good. That's amazing. This is it's a very balanced effort. I think, it was very balanced. There was no one really leading the score by that much. I think Karras had 18, Trey had 19. Everyone was in double digits except 3 or 4 people. Terrence, man, that dude he's the difference. The hustle, he did not miss a shot. He was 100%. I don't know, amazing pickup. We might have tricked them. We might have tricked the Clippers, but that's amazing pickup. Karras, I think Karras, he takes a lot of pressure off of Trey. he takes a lot of pressure off of Trey. I think if Harris wasn't here in this game, we would have lost because shit, bro. He just sometimes in some of those plays, he just took the ball and said, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot it and it went in.
All righty, that's the homeboy AC. Let's go to the homeboy Juan. You got two, my guy. Talk to me.
What's up, Demond? AC, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You need to go back to December when we went on our 82 run and see us play defense and say it's the first time you ever seen us play defense. I don't know where some of y'all be having short-term memory loss. But that's neither here or there. Good win. Won 4 of our last 5. Good surge going into the All-Star break. Let's try to get the game against New York. Definitely can have motivational high. I think the team got a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more diverse as far as the team. You don't have Garrison Matthews, he's a one-trick pony. You don't have Bogey, he's a one-trick pony. If his shot's not going, he doesn't add anything on the defensive side of the ball. Vic and Nance going down, it's going to hurt us because 2 6'8" guys are taller that we is thoroughly thrown into Quinn's rotation. But then on the plus side, it allows the younger guys to get out there, show a little bit more of what they were. I don't like that Moji and Zach had the highest plus minus tonight, and they only played 10. Moji played like 15 minutes, and then Zach played like 18 minutes. I don't know why, but Zach was a plus 10. Moji was like a plus 8. They was the highest plus minus on the team tonight, despite the limited minutes that they played. Karis LeVert is a change of pace guard for us. He allows Trey to play off the ball. He gets the ball off the rebound and he goes. He doesn't wait for Trey to set up at the half court. He pushes the offense. He makes defense on the backpedal on the heels, and he allows us to play downhill a little bit more than when Trey tries to set up at the half court defense offense. So good. Those are good positives. My 2 negatives for the night, man. We have got to be a better in the quarter offense. I do not like Trey taking 3 after 3 after 3 after 3 every single time at the end of quarters. Quinn has got to change the end of quarter offense. Trey is a dynamic, great point guard. But when he comes down and he plays like he does at the end of quarters and he stalls and he shoots bad shots, it really makes it hard for the rest of us to play defense and to get everything in sync offensively. So something to look forward to be moving forward. I've been paying attention to that for the last 2 weeks. That's all I got.
That's the homeboy Juan. Let's go to Marion. You got two. Talk.
What's going on? We Talk Hawks Nation. Good game. It was good to see the pickup of the defense. And what I mean specifically is hands in the lane, hands in the lane. I think a lot of people are up off of Dyson, and of course Dyson is Dyson. I think he got about 5 steals. It's just good to see because now it's a problem when teams have weak dribblers trying to come through the lane. We do need to protect the lane a little bit better. But I'm glad about what I saw in terms of some of the protection of the perimeter. We let Banchero get a few too many shots from the outside, and I believe that was by design. I think that it was good to see a change of pace from our guards in terms of going to Karis LeVert. And Karis LeVert and Mann, I'm telling you that Terrence Mann is we're going to be so happy about that pickup because tonight he had 3 out of 3 from 3. He plays tight defense, tough defense, hustles. We got somebody that hustles, and it was good to see, especially on the defensive end. I applaud Quinn. Quinn made the decision to put Moji in the starting lineup. I think that was a great decision. I hope that he continues and hopefully give more time to Moji because Moji can actually be a defensive anchor. I still have my criticisms on Double O. He looked like he tried to set better picks tonight, but in terms of everything else, just wait and see. He did make a good pass though. I give him some credit. But I think this is a time that we're just taking a look at what the offense and defense looks like with Double O as the starting center, and we're gonna have to get Clint to tie his shoes up and come on back because I think Larry Nance might be down for a minute.
All right, that's the homeboy Marion. Let's go to the homeboy Jay. Jay, the Hawks fan. Let's see what he talking about. You know, he finna talk some nonsense.
Man, I ain't talking no nonsense.
Give me 2. You got 2.
First of all, me and AC was probably born in the 90s, man. We don't know nothing about no Hawks 84 defense, man. He said in his life, man. I continue to say it. The deadline moves are great. If you think about it, they had $40 million roughly tied into Bogey and Hunter. We are not a team trying to win a championship, so 40 million in those two players doesn't make sense at all. It makes way more sense to break that 4 quarters into a dollar, so to speak. I keep saying Karis LeVert, better all around player than DeAndre Hunter, havoc creator on defense, can create his own shot. He is like a like for like swap to me. I mean, he fits more of what we want to do, but DeAndre fits what Cleveland wants to do. And I just want to touch on the rotations real quick because fans always go back and forth about rotations. And like I continue to point out, the goal of rotations is just for the coach to manage the game. So in winning time, you are in the best possible position to try and pull it out in the final 8 minutes, 7 minutes, or whatever, or have the game won by then. I get fans are upset about Moji not playing, but I thought that the lineup Quinn went with down the stretch made the most sense defensively. Like, I get it. Moji, long player, Zach Ricochet, long player, you want to see the minutes, but Paulo and Franz were going through those guys. They couldn't play through the physicality of Larry Nance and Niang down the stretch. Like, case in point, I don't know if people notice this. The Magic scored their 96 point with 7 minutes to go. They scored 10 points the rest of the game. 10 points the rest of the game. So if you're complaining about the rotations because you want to see certain guys play, I understand. I'm not here to debate you on that. What I'm here to tell you is that rotation won the game defensively. They gave up 10 points, 10 total points in 7 minutes. Can't beat that.
All right. That's the homeboy Jay, man. Let's go to OG John. What up, John? You got
Tonight was, I'll say they did pretty well tonight, especially in light of the fact that we have some new pieces. And the new pieces that we put in this puzzle that we call the Hawks, they are better than the pieces that we replaced them with. As has been noted and has been reported upon and talked about, this is not the final product of the Atlanta Hawks. This is not the lineup that we wanted to get. This was a salary move, a salary dump. Since it was a salary move and a salary dump, our focus was to get some spending money so that we could go to a store and get something more akin to what it is that we feel or those people feel that will bring a championship here. Now, the replacement parts that we have here now, Niang, somebody was saying in the in-game chat, talking about how Niang was no bogey. Thank God. About man not being a hunter. Thank God. The people that we replace Hunter and Bogey with can hit shots. And as I always love to tell you, you can play all the defense you want. You can get all the stops you want, but it doesn't mean nothing unless you can cash it in on your end of the court. And we have some people that have shown the last 3 games anyway that they can cash in on good defense. And they can hit shots. They're bringing back something. Our lack of size was on full display tonight. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what happened to Nance and V in the group chat when we get together. Because
all righty.
I got to have I got to have an eye. I got to have an eye.
All right, that's a homeboy John, man. What up, my guy Mario? You got 2. Talk to me.
What up? What up? We talk. What's going on? Great win, 3 in a row, baby. 3 of them. I really agree with one about Trey in the fourth quarter. I got kind of frustrated with Trey, trying to play hero ball at the end of the game. I know he had to get his points, but a lot of times you sit there and try to shoot threes when you don't need threes. You could have really put that team up out of there. Now we won the game, but at the same time, I felt like you can pass the ball, and them dudes need to be moving around. You know what I'm saying? Good that Quinn called the timeout, but hey man, the new pieces we got, I'm digging it. I'm feeling it. I was skeptical at first. But I remember, Terrence Mann and what he was doing a couple of years ago. And Karis LeVert, I'm hoping we can get some production like we got last night if we go into the playoffs. And I do like Jordan Yang. When he played for the 76ers, I was like, dang, we should get somebody like that. But yeah, he's a great shooter. And just good, good win tonight. You know what I'm saying? Uh it just Trey Oos, 4-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Yeet. And I'm out.
That's the homeboy Mario, man. We got Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, you got two. Talk to him.
What's up, man? We won, bro. Hey, the new guys, I said it again. I can't wait for the trade. I can't wait for the trade. Bogey and Hunter or Clint or somebody gonna go. And I got it. And that's what I was waiting on to start back drinking the Kool-Aid. They did this move to win now. Because Trae Young said he want to win now. So, guys, you are starting to see we got 3 guys that have playoff experience, especially man, he was constantly in the playoffs over there with the Clippers. And you know how your boy, all 3 of those, LeVert, in their experience throughout the league, they've been in a lot of playoffs. And that's what I said. Just put some NBA names around Trae Young with some names. And then we got lucky and we got good rookies. Man, it is so refreshing to see Vic not passing up on his shots. I know he missing some time, but I was more mad at him when he passed up on his shots than I am when he shoot a shot and miss it. Man, hey, the glass is it's filling up. After I get to that little edge, I'm gonna leave it just enough edge to throw that little sugar over in there. Cause it's finna be on and popping. Get what? I'm finna say something. We finna eliminate the Cleveland Cavaliers in the playoff. Believe that. Hunter gonna be, we gonna go over there. Ning Yang and LeVert, they gonna be on high alert, and we gonna eliminate Cavaliers again.
All right, that's the homeboy Kool-Aid, man. Kool-Aid said we trying to win now. Hey. Kool-Aid not a betting man though, cause y'all know my motto. I got 1,000. Who we got next? We got the homeboy Larry, man. You got 2, my guy. What's going on, player?
What's going on, fam? How you doing? As always, guys.
Salute to Larry for the stream. If y'all not watching Larry, if I ain't streaming, y'all make sure y'all over there at the Dixon Way, man. Larry stream it all, dog. You feel me? Good.
Appreciate your peeps coming over there, showing some love, and yeah, it being involved. I can tell when your guys come over, they always say cash when somebody hit a 3. So shout out to all the We Talk Hawk family coming over there to the Dixon Way. Appreciate it. It's all love. Yeah, as always, guys. Good team win. Shout out to Karis LeVert. Looking like Lou Will out there was cooking. Yeah, Trae Young had a bad game. No way around it. I had so many people, talking about what Trey selling my parlay this down the third. I say, dude, we got the dub. That's all I care about. Dubs over dollars. But yeah, overall, the new dudes really stepped up. Terrence Mann was perfect from the field. 4 for 4, 3 for 3 for 3. Excuse me, 3 for 3 for 3. We are a short team, but we do move the ball. I like the hustle that we played with. Again, Dyson with 4 steals. Toyeka Mount, he had 7 rebounds. Oh man, 9.7 rebounds. He was getting baby. Everybody was getting baby by Paulo and Franz. But the good thing is that those are the only guys that scored. Everybody else is pretty much shut down. Cole Anthony went out. So yeah. Yeah, and the Hawks and Coach Quinn, if you're not gonna get up and get it technical when both of your players get handled like that, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. I had more reaction than Coach Quinn when Vic Krejci landed straight on his back off of that flagrant one. I had more reaction when Buddy elbowed Mo G right in the nose. Look back even. Boom, and then try to act like they were tied up. Yo, Coach Quinn, you got to grow a pair, bro. Straight up, man. That is coaching malpractice. All right, that's it.
And that's the homeboy Larry. Appreciate Larry for tapping in. Oops, my bad. I hit the wrong button. Let's tap in with the homeboy Mara.
Yeah.
My guy, you got 2 minutes, my guy. Talk.
Hey man, great win. I love the win. I love it when we win, man. It's good for the city. Oh man, loud over here. I would have liked to see Mogay and Zachary Ricochet play more. I know everyone's saying that. I know if the general consensus is that we don't plan on winning now, then I feel like they should be getting as much burn. Even if it's 25 minutes, like commit to the 25. I know the game flows, has ebbs and flows, and you gotta put them in when you can. But if we're not winning now, we need to develop these guys as fast as possible. I am starting to like Coach Quinn a little bit more. Understand he got to balance new guys, balance chemistry, balance G leaguers. He's had dealt with injuries all year. So I'm starting to like him a little bit more. Double O, it's hard for me to see it, man. I just don't feel like he's that guy. He's a 5 that plays like a 3. I just don't like it. He be going up baby back sometimes, and I be just like, come on, man. I know you can jump. I've seen you jump. So Double O, I'm not fond of. Trey did have a bad game. Definitely a bad game. Obviously, a bad game for Trey is different than most players. And it definitely does look like Capella's coming back into this lineup because Larry Nance looked like he might be done for the season with that injury. I'm not wishing that, but it looked bad. And the new guys, as far as the new guys, I love the new guys. Trey Mann's actually probably one of my favorite. And Levert, they did well. Nian looked like he might need to hit the gym in his off seasons just to make sure he's still good. But I love the coaching and allowing, like, it seemed like everybody together is holding each other accountable. And I like that for the team. But that's all I got.
All right, that's the homeboy Mara. Let's see who we got next in the building. You gonna go, Mike, or you gonna go last?
Oh, I'll go last.
All right. We got the homeboy Solution in the building. You got 2 minutes. Talk to me, my guy.
Hey, man, I mean, I'm going to just play a little politics, man. So, I mean, I don't know if we 25 and 28 or 26 and 28. I mean, we right there at the ninth. I mean, again, it's all about development right now, bro. You know, it's just all about development. I know everybody get happy with these wins and everything, man, but, like, right now, the organization's just trying to see where we can get chemistry, who we're going to probably keep from this staff, like, going into next year. Like, I mean, you look at, I mean, really, honestly, Miami about to tank. I mean, they're at 500. They lost tonight. They going to drop. I mean, we can beat the Magic. They 26 and 28 or whatever. You know, the Bulls, 76ers, 20 and 32. Like, all them teams underneath the Hawks, they ain't really no threat. So, like, we got to understand, like, Cleveland, Celtics, Knicks, and the Pacers, we just don't have enough firepower, man, to, like, I don't see the Hawks. If we get in the playoffs, I don't know if we can win a 5 or 7 game series against those guys. But now, if JJ was here, it would have been different. You know, who would have made some good trades at the deadline and got, like, some of the pieces, and JJ was still here, we'd be real, like, it'll be a threat, bro. But, like, right now, we just need to sit back and chill, man, see how this chemistry works. I know Bones left. That was cool. He can go and get on. But, I mean, Levert is a bench player, man. He can probably fill in. What he did tonight, and Man was impressive. I don't think Man missed a shot tonight. His threes were big. Trey was 1 for 8. Like, dude need to stop that shit, bro. Like, you can kid. We could have easily lost this game because of that 1 for 8 3-point shooting shit, bro. But, man, it was a good win against a very defensive team. Again, if you look again the wins, we've kept the teams under what? 120, right, Demar?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime we play defense, bro, we keep teams under 120, we're gonna have a good chance of winning, bro. But yeah, man, another thing in the last thing, even with a Kongu being out there, we're small, you know what? We're out rebounding these teams, bro.
Yep.
We are out rebound. Like we had 39 rebounds and they had 36. And then we're out assisting ball movement. Foot always talk about ball movement. In our wins, we've been out rebounding, even being small on the front court, and we've been out assisting the teams, bro. So that's all I got, man. I hang around, man. But it was a good win against a very physical team. We couldn't stop their best two players, Wagner and Banchero. They got what they want, but we didn't let nobody go off on us that weren't supposed to. And that's another thing in our win. When we don't let these little corny people go off and just light us up, like how Gary Trent be doing and shit like that. When we put ice in them motherfuckers, man, we win games, man. We win games when we shut people down. So, man, so far it's a good showing. The traders look good with the bench players. DeAndre got in the starting line tonight. He picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, bro. So, man, yeah, bro. So, hey, man, good win. Let's see what we can capitalize on it. And good that we got some representation in the All-Star game. We need that for the city. That was good that Richard Shea and Trae Young gonna be out there representing the city. So, man, good win. Let's keep it going, man.
All righty. And the last, Morris, talk to me. You got 2 minutes, my guy.
What's up, man? Tonight was pretty great. It was really a nice display to see how well we played defensively. I know a lot of people, when they were knocking all the trades during the deadline, they were like complaining about them. They didn't really realize that we picked up 2 legitimate two-way players, and George Niang, who isn't, I wouldn't call him a two-way player, and I wouldn't call him a defensive player at that. But if you watch him play, he positions himself pretty decently on defense. He just lacks the athleticism to keep up with all these players. But defensively, he's got the right idea. He's just not gifted. But we got a lot more defense to improve the team. We have way less, one-way players on the team now. Bogdan isn't here. David Roddy's not here anymore. Garrison Matthews hopefully doesn't play anymore the rest of the season. So the depth is way better. We have much more quality. You mentioned how you think we're going to go on a run. I agree with you. I mentioned it the other night that I think we could easily go 17-12 or like 17-13, whatever the case may be, and end the season, potentially, 500, which would be great considering everything we've got to deal with when it comes to this season. You mentioned that you think, at some point next year, Dyson will be shooting 35% or like 36%, the league average from 3. Just to bounce off of that, since the NBA Cup this season, which is about 25 games, Dyson is shooting 35% from 3, and Zach's shooting 37% from 3. So they actually are, in fact, improving the 3-point shot. And I think they're both attempting 3 to 4 3-pointers a game. So that's actually pretty good, pretty good shot attempts and pretty good accuracy. So the development's going well. Defensively, the team's a lot better. Trae played not great tonight, but it's okay because, everyone else was playing pretty sound. And the only other gripe, honestly, the only other thing I want to talk about is, Larry mentioned it. After all those injuries and all the times we got basically beat up on the court, I'm upset at Quinn, but I'm also upset at the other guys on the court for not wanting to stand up and defend your own teammates. Like, especially when Veet landed on his back, like, at what point do you not get up and, like, go up to another player and be like, bro, I'm going to, I have to fuck you up, bro. Like, there's no way I'm going to let you keep on, attacking us like this and getting away with it. So other than that, like, I think tonight was awesome. I'm excited to see what the team's going to do. I can't wait to see how we do the next coming days. So, yeah.
All right. That's the homeboy Mersh. And the last but not least, got Mr. Mike in the building. Talk to me, Mike.
Yo, what up, man? Man, shoot, everybody said everything for the most part, man. Man, Zach only played like 17 minutes. I think it was 17 minutes in 52 seconds to be exact, man. Y'all know what my goal has been. I hear what Jay was saying and everything, I mean, it's a valid point, man, but to somebody who care about this season, I don't care about this season. I've been saying that since day one. Play them boys, man. Mo too. Mo only played like I think like 18 minutes. At least let them get to 20. Give them 2-3 more minutes, Quinn. I mean, they earned it. Like Juan said, they were leading in the plus or minus category. I don't really like using that, but I'm gonna use it right now in my favor. Them boys was leading in the plus or minus category. They should have played them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand Zach getting bullied, but you know, Mo, I'm gonna stand up for the skinny hoopers because I'm skinny, man. I'm skinny. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I feel like Zach at least does a good job contesting still out of the bully attempt. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like so, and it wasn't really like I feel like anything detrimental to the team too much. I mean, it probably would have been close or whatever, but them boys brought you something too on the other end as well. It's like, but at the same time, we don't really use that. Them boys froze him out anyway. He had 11 points at halftime, I believe. He come back out there. They ain't even like they don't even be looking for him. They don't do nothing. Jump crazy, man. 50%. It's crazy, man. I'm reading comments and stuff. Sure, what would say? Vit. I mean, Vit been playing straight, man. I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. I'm not I like Vit. I want Vit to be playing. Vit shouldn't necessarily be finishing the games now. I never thought Vit would be like a heavy minute guy. I just always wanted him to be like a kind of a rotation guy, part of the team. But at the same time, I understand why Quinn do like him so much. I mean, if you can develop Vit and get him right. I mean, compared to the way all y'all used to talk about Vit, you know what I'm saying? Juan naming them Vic Coochie and whatever and everything like that, man. All y'all used to dog my boy. He done came a long way, man. Even though he, he still got a little mess ups here and there though. But he's one of the older younger guys, but he younger. You feel me? Like so when y'all be getting happy about the other G leaguers that's almost 30 or whatever, Vic not 25 yet. You know what I'm saying? He not over that and all that stuff yet. He's still a relatively young guy. So getting him right and developing him, man, I think that'd be a real good bench player. But other than that, like I don't think he should be a starter or some closing minutes and stuff. But man, I can't wait for the day when we actually got Zach going. Like we looking for him and actually like feeding him and he actually used and actually can play. I think it's gonna be some fun times, man. It's gonna be some fun times.
Jay, Mike, good analysis of the team, man. Yeah, I'm with you with what's the name, Zach, man. Like it's just it don't make no sense, bro. He does give you good defensive effort and energy on that end, and he's making his shots too. Mike, man, he's making his shots now. He's actually making those threes that he was missing in the first half. You know what I mean? The shot's not all quirky, and he's not flipping it up there really fast. He's actually taking his time and processing, getting his feet set, and actually shooting the three ball like he's known to shoot. Um, Last year, as he was playing the second half of the season for his for his country team, he actually improved his 3-point percentage as well. So maybe we're looking at that as well. And I guess they're trying to ease him in because he never played a full NBA schedule. So they're trying to get his minutes and have some on the second half as a rookie. Jay, I didn't say 1984. I said December when we went 82, brother.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 84. I'm gonna say something real quick about the Zach thing. I think,
hold on, real quick, Jay, because I know you gonna defend the stuff, bro. I'm gonna say this, Jay, because I was prepared to come on here tonight, and I knew you'll be here, or say if Mikey was gonna be here and be like, "Hey, look, y'all, I'm not mad. I accepted the minutes
bro, you
that
said
Zach was
you don't
gonna
care
get."
about the season anyway.
Yeah, that as well, but I'm just saying it's like the reason why I'm really bringing it up tonight, bro, because I did not expect for him to only get 17 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on now, are we regressing? I'm like, what is going on? Like this is crazy.
No. So I get you.
I was literally no, Jake. I was literally watching the time on the box score. At halftime, he was at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. I was like, terrible. Okay, maybe Quinn's saving 15 minutes for him in the second half. He doing straight, 13 to 15 seconds. And then, bro, he only gets 7 more. Matter of fact, when I say that, he played less the second half, Jay.
Yeah, that's terrible.
He had 11
I'm not
like
look,
crazy
listen,
work, bro.
Listen. I'm with you.
Mike,
I was watching that too.
Get used to it,
and
Mike.
It goes back to like how people like the past 2 games. I heard the consistent thing crying about V closing, and it's just like I wanted Zach to play, especially these past 3 games. But when I look at the lineup that closed and how the guys that were playing at the time, like especially the 2 games before this, it's kind of hard for me to pick a dude to take out and say Zach should play over him. Like tonight, like tonight. I mean, you could have probably found minutes from him, but it wasn't when Paulo was going out. It was start slowing him down as a more physical body.
I know, but that's a different argument, bro. You know what I told you? That's a
No, I
different.
know you said if you care about the season
realm. So it's like I gotta shut off what
these
I,
past 3 games.
my
I just
objective.
didn't know who you're gonna put in for him. That's all. That's all I'm
If
saying.
you wanted to, I get it. If you wanted to, my bad one. I guess ensure a win or something like that. I guess, man.
Hey, Jay,
I just couldn't see it. Like Vic 2 games ago had like 10 rebounds. Like
Jay, that's easy to say on surface when we're looking at it and who's been in the lineup. I think it's unfair when Moji has literally been our best defensive big over the last 2 games when he's played. Like that, it's
well, but
objectively,
with Moji,
like
right?
that's facts. That's a little fact.
Let's
Hold on. Moji has had at least 1 block and 2 steals or more in the last 2 games he's played.
Okay,
that's facts.
One. Let's talk facts. Moji closed 1 of the 2 games he played.
You don't think he could have closed tonight against a bigger lineup?
Against the Bucks.
You don't think he could have closed tonight against a bigger lineup?
I thought that the lineup that he went with made the most sense. They scored 10 minutes. They scored 10 points in 7 minutes, and they scored 20. They outscored them in the final 10 minutes, 7 minutes of the game. 20 points, 21 to
I'm not the Kool-Aid.
So I hear what you're saying, Warren. Don't get me wrong. I'm just when I look at the group and how they play defensively and how the ball moved offensively, I don't know who you take out to play Moji. I thought it just made the most sense. That's all.
I'm gonna just have to agree to disagree, bro, because I look at the game totally different. You know what I mean? I look at the guys that's making significant impacts. And Quinn going with his vets. That's what he does. We all know Niang is a Quinn guy. I mean, he's been raised over that guy in the Jazz organization. And so I'm gonna agree to disagree. Again, like the length and Zach and Moji bothering them all night long, like it just stands out more significantly, man. Like they make impact plays. They're making those impact plays.
How can you get more impactful than holding a team to 10 minutes? 10
but
points.
I said we'll agree to disagree, man.
But that's what I'm saying though. We can agree to disagree, but it's like the numbers don't like the facts are the facts. They held him to 10 points in 8 minutes.
Yeah, he was out there. Yeah.
I mean, could Moji and them came in and did that? I don't know. I do know the group that he went with held them to 10, outscored them 21-10 in the final 8 minutes of the game. That's what I do know. So it's hard for me to again look at that and say who are you gonna take out? Looking at how well they were playing offensively. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead,
Tell me who you would take out, and then maybe we can agree on something. But I don't know who you take out.
Let me say this, guy. Let me say this.
They didn't play the final 8 minutes. He got hurt in the first 8. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He got hurt. So
it would have been good.
Who are you gonna take out on? Like he rolled with the same lineup. And they held him.
Can I say this, guy?
Who comes out? You got something on that?
Go ahead.
About Zach and the.
Let me say this. Since the trade, man, we got such a good bench and truthfulness. No matter who Quinn put in, he ain't gonna mess up too bad. Okay,
debatable.
That's the point I'm making right there. Now you just have to accept the fact that Quinn gonna go with vets over rookies.
That's true.
Okay, and your boy's a rookie, and he on a minute restriction. So this is the point right here. If you notice, the reason Vic is closing out the game because your boy on that minute restriction, when he get close to that 20, his 20 is up before the fourth quarter is up. So a lot of times you'll see they'll put Zach in. He'll get that 1 or 2 minutes in to get him to that close to that 20 minutes, and then he'll put Vic back in to close out the game. And let's put it like this. Since Vic have been shooting and hitting his shots pretty good and starting to get a little bit more defensively, the more and more he has become a favorite with his height and everything and having the potential to also play a little point guard. I saw him do a Trae Young behind the back fake on a pass. And I'm like, dang, boy, you picking up from Trae too?
And
So,
no, man, he brought that from Shaq, man. He brought
well, I
it
know,
from
I know.
that.
I'm just saying. I'm just
You
saying. I'm
saying
just saying.
that.
I
Look,
got
man,
you,
let
man.
me talk, man. I ain't asked you to butt in. I just said what I said. Okay. Right.
Y'all done made Kool-Aid start get mad at folks. Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Hey,
Okay. So that's where I'm at with Vic. Now, y'all can't tell me that every time the Hawks go out there, they ain't trying to win.
Oh my God.
Win or lose, you can't tell me as you a coach and you got a team, whether it's a good team or a bad team, you don't take your team out there to try to win. And I'm telling you right now, when they made these trades, they didn't go get these guys just to be saying, oh, we just lifted the book, and they ain't trying to win. As an athlete, when you hit the floor, you go out there to try to win. When you're a coach, you go out there and try to coach your players that you got to try to win. So every time the Hawks go out there, they are out there to try to win and to try to win now. Whether they win or not, but don't always expect the boys to go out there and try to win. And I say we are trying to win now.
All right.
Kool-Aid, we ain't winning now, but go ahead.
We're not winning now,
I
Kool-Aid.
was next.
That's not the point I was making. I said we are trying to win. I didn't say we were winning now, did I?
That's not his point. His
Go
point
ahead, Mary.
is when you go out there, you're supposed to be trying to win. They may not win. And that group that you have, you know what? I'm sorry, Marion, you were going
Nah,
next.
it's
I'll
Mary's
deal with
turn.
that.
I mean,
I'll
I
deal with that
understand.
after
I
her.
just don't like
One of the things is that I think that in terms of the rotation, I do agree with Kool-Aid. Quinn is known to play vets, and he's going to abide by the minutes regulation on Zach, and he's going to play his vets as much because he knows one of those vets anyway. However, I also think tonight when you watch the game, it doesn't benefit Zach to keep getting bullied by Frank Wagner. That dude was bullying Zach down
That's a
low.
fair assessment.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't benefit him to keep getting bullied, and we saw how it turned out for Vitt in terms of the physical play. But I mean, because those refs were not calling the game right. They allowed all type of physical play, and one after the other. You see two of our players get injured, and the refs not even call it when Moji got clearly elbowed.
Yeah.
The refs call it double technical. These refs were not in this game to ref, and it was obvious.
Well, Moji
Mary,
got a
y'all ain't
flagrant
see what
one.
Moji did,
But hold
Mary?
on, my last
He got
point.
a flagrant one.
My last point.
For what?
But hold on.
You got a
My
flagrant
last point,
point.
Larry. My last point.
No,
my last
Goga
point.
when he elbowed Moji, he had a flagrant one.
But in terms of development, I saw a lot of development in Vitt tonight that I hadn't seen. I'm excited about the fact that our players don't always just stand at the 3-point line and shoot threes. But I've seen it with both Vitt, I've seen it with Dyson, I've seen it with Niang, that they will go inside when they get the opportunity, and Terrence Mann as well. They'll go inside when they get the opportunity. I think that's a good thing for our offense.
Hey, just to make y'all mad real quick, because I know this how Hawks fans
You don't need to do
I be watching stuff though. Hey man, ain't none of y'all peep what Mo did though. Mo got Goga
Oh,
first,
yeah, he went
man,
up.
and then Goga just reacted to him with the elbow. I mean, that's all it was. They both did some little slick soccer player cheap shots or whatever. Because on the initial rebound or whatever, Mo had a high hand and got up.
He did. He clocked him a little bit.
And he ain't like it, so he kind of got him back, and then Mo
And
want
Mo
to get
flopped
mad.
on that elbow, by the way. He flopped on the elbow too. He definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It is what
How
it
did
is.
the man flop on the elbow?
Look like it hurt it.
Man, that man took his elbow and got up.
Are y'all Hawks fans or y'all Hawks fans or y'all Magic fans? Come on, man. We ain't gonna protect no other team players. We gonna be just like the referee. We gonna be on our side.
Hey, hold up.
Hey, let's go to the court.
Hold up, swole up.
No, let's go to the court and then let me elbow you in the face after we run up the court.
Hold up, swole up.
I'm just saying.
Now let me tell y'all something. Hold up, Jay.
Y'all know
Jay,
I gotta be
Jay. Now y'all sitting up here talking this stuff.
Wow.
I tell you what. I take you over there where Mike Mike said, right over there on Memorial Drive in that coat right down there in the bottom right there. You pull some stuff like that over there and see where you end up. You pull some stuff like that.
I mean, it
Talking
was
about
just
some
towing the line
elbow,
of basketball.
elbow ain't nothing. Man, look at here. You don't
He didn't
throw
really
no
get hit
doggone
in the
elbows
face.
in nobody's face.
How you get elbowed and you fall to the ground like you like got knocked out and then immediately pop up and go start talking? Like, come on now.
Just like he did it.
Jay, have you ever played
Just
basketball
like
and got
he
hit in
did
the
it.
bridge of your nose?
I did, and when you
Whoa,
get hit in the
stop
bridge of your
Hey,
nose,
Larry, you should have saw
when you
what
actually get hit
You
in the
stayed
bridge
on
of
the
your
ground and
nose,
somebody
Man,
hit you in
just
your nose.
like he did.
You're a sissy, man. You stayed on the ground
Larry,
and
when you
somebody
get
hit
hit
you
in
in
the
your
bridge of
nose.
your
You're a
nose,
sissy
you
cause
go
when I got
down.
hit in
You
the nose,
don't
I'm
come
popping
up.
back
You
up
go
and
down. You
swinging.
come right back up and
I
start
know
trying.
y'all remember.
You
I
do
know
get
y'all
you
remember.
jump right back up.
No, you don't.
Y'all know.
Yes, you
Y'all
do.
remember
All right.
when
It's,
Nick
all
You
right.
still gonna have a
You
you
ain't
gonna
got
have
hit
like
by the right dude in the nose then.
reclaiming
Boy, you
my
get hit in the
time.
nose. That I
Reclaiming
start
my
watering some
time.
more shit.
Reclaiming my
Y'all let-
time.
go ahead, Joe.
Reclaiming
And
my
then
time. That
John
old
and Larry.
Blackberry. You need
Yes,
to
sir.
tighten these youngins up. You need to tighten these youngins up. You sit up here and throw a doggone elbow out there on Memorial Drive if you want to.
Oh no,
You need to tighten these
yeah,
youngins up, man. Look here.
you
You
gonna
do
catch some
not,
knees and some bows. Yeah.
man, look here. Look, you'll be on that 8th floor in Grady and won't even know how you got there.
They know that though. They know that though. But thing is, this ain't Memorial Drive though, John.
Well, the way that the Hawks were getting knocked down tonight, they sure turned it into doggone the slide down there in Rentaltown or something.
yeah, try
Hey, they
that
were
in Glenwood,
following my
man.
rook though. The refs was the only time I was complaining though a couple times. Like,
And
hey, give my young nigga a foul,
yeah,
man. Like they won't give Jack a foul. They out there hacking.
Man, they should have
They
brought us
won't
to
give anybody
Detroit.
fouls.
They
this is
could
something
have turned us into some bad boys.
you cannot protect players from other teams. Okay, I don't care how somebody was getting bullied. When you call, hey, come here, son. How long you gonna let that man do that to you? How long you gonna let that man do that to you? If he bow you, bow him back. If he mess around there and jump off and does something to you that's not in the rules, look at here. You can get him within the frame of the game. You can pay him back within the frame of the game.
John, we just not in the era where these guys just gonna do that no more, man. Like it sounds. Hold on,
Wait
John.
a
It
minute.
sounds
Why
good.
all the other teams doing it?
It
One,
sounds.
wait a minute. No, I disagree with that. Why are all the other teams doing it?
John, it sounds good in theory, all right.
No, sir. I
But
can't accept
John,
that. Why
John,
are all the other teams doing that?
John, again, it sounds good in theory. All
No,
right.
ain't no
You gonna let me
again.
finish? You gonna let me finish?
No,
It sounds good.
He just bothered because y'all both got a point. One, I
finish.
just want to try and make sense for it because I know one you get agitated by it, but like I kind of see John point because to be honest with you, Orlando play physical, so it's just like that's prime example right there. So why we
if you dish it out, you better be ready to take it.
Three players injured off of them playing dirty.
That's my point.
I know, man. Y'all let him finish real quick though.
Go ahead, Juan. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. As I was saying, all right. In theory, it sounds good on paper, all right, to sit back there and go blow for blow, all right. The smarter teams, all right, and I wish we had this. I wish we had this aspect, all right. And I say this as I wish that we had Quinn stand up for us to be able to have his voice heard because he is the overall leader of the team. All right. Just like I see Bickerstaff, just like I see Malone, just like I see JJ, the rest of the coaches sticking up for their teams. All right. He has the most power and the biggest voice on the team. And so if he would just stand up and work the refs like every other good team is doing right now, your MAU Dokas that we see on a regular night, on a regular basis, this will all get resolved where we don't have to revert to blow, all right? Because if he's working the refs like everybody else is doing, the good teams, I say again, the playoff teams, all right, we won't have to go to this era where we have to blow for blow and somebody gets suspended for 3 or 4 games and we need them and we're on a 3-game losing streak. So that's not what we already think about. Let Coach Quinn, which I wish he would do, is work the refs in our favor so that we can get some of those calls, man, because he's not doing a good job right now as a coach and sticking up for the team.
I gotta agree with that.
Let me
I do
rebut
agree with
that.
that.
Let me rebut that. Do you see Boston taking fouls like that and not saying anything? Do you see Milwaukee taking fouls like that and not doing anything on the floor. I don't see that. I understand what you're saying, Juan, and those coaches do work the referees, but the players on the court take care of it also.
Here's two things you got to put in. Here's two things you got to put in your rebuttal. What are those two teams you just have in common in the last 5 years?
Championships.
Championships, and they got the referee and media on their side. Come on, John.
No. What I'm saying is, if you don't stand up for yourself, nobody else gonna stand up for you. Whether you are a championship team or not, there are certain things that you cannot abide by, tolerate, or deal. Just let go. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I cannot agree not to do something about anything that's going on out there at the court. And the thing is about it, we are not in a position right now where we are to lose players with stupidity like I saw tonight. We don't have a bench. We don't have stars. Okay. We cannot afford to lose anybody for injury. Now, I will take a 3-game suspension instead of a 3-month rehab after breaking a leg, getting turned over on your head. This thing, we don't even know what happened with Vic. Okay, Mo Gay, matter of fact, Mo Gay falling on the floor. How long was this man out before he was able to come back? Because of stupid activity from other teams. See, I can't go with it. If you hurt one of mine, we gonna hurt one of yours. That's it for me. I can't abide by that, man. Can't do it.
Larry. All right, Larry. What you got?
No, actually, let Blackberry go. He ain't said nothing.
Oh, yeah, Blackberry.
Yeah, let Blackberry.
Hey man, I'm just kicking it with y'all, man. I ain't even watch the game tonight. I'm just here to see. I'm just kicking it.
Where you at?
That's what I was about to say. I kind of figured whatever. I was like,
okay.
Where you at there? I know you're in the truck.
I'm out on the block.
Okay.
You in town?
Oh yeah, I don't go out of town no more. I'm done with that. No, I'm done. I'm in town. I'm on the block. But hey, I will say something though. So, and I'm gonna basically ask y'all a question on the panel, cause since the trades, I done watched some games here and there, but I've been so busy, I ain't really been doing nothing.
Larry, we'll let you answer it though. All
right.
So, does Trae Young look like he's more comfortable with the more versatile wing players that he has now?
Tonight he did. Tonight, it looked like he saw that he was Eastern Player of the Week. He knew that he was an all-star, so he just came out jacking stuff today, in my opinion. It was one of those games. That's what it was. So the bench picked us up. The bench picked us up this game. The other games, it seemed like he was had a connection with Niang. It's a tale of two tapes. Niang had a good game, one game. Now you got these other guys come in, and Karras and Terrence Mann had good offensive game. Both of them playing well on defense. The first game, both of them were playing good on defense. They got a lot of ticky-tack fouls, So it was kind of like you see Franz and Bakuro go off. We were like, man, well, who was playing defense? Well, those guys are 6'10", 6'11", both of them. Yeah. And they just, bullying our shorter lineups. But what I will say is we might have the ability to pick up Trae when he have a bad game. That's what this game was. This game showed that we had enough versatility to pick Trae up when he have a horrible, because normally when Trae have a horrible game like that, we lose. And we lose by 20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, he had 19 points, but most of it came from the free throw line. So, at the end of the game.
And Trae only shot 7 times in the first half, too, Dick.
Yeah, so he was 6 for 17. So, he had an absolute horrendous game offensively. Almost caught Iyaka Kongo in rebounds, though. He had 5 but, yeah, overall, he was 2 under Iyaka Kongo in rebounds. Iyaka Kongo had 7 rebounds. He had 5. But overall, man, I think, what people said, Caris LeVert can be that Lou Williams type of guy who can play defense. Well, he'll play way better defense than Lou Williams, but he also an offensive spark plug. And the first game, he really didn't have a good game because the refs took him out of the game with cheap fouls. This game, he got into a rhythm, and he was, sparking off. Now, one thing I wanted to address, since John and Juan was going back about who responsibility is it to check the other team or, make sure the refs is calling it straight. Yes, there's an old school part of me that agrees with John, you know what I'm saying? But this generation don't play like that. They ain't taught like that. But what I will say about this, John, on one thing I do, I think that they are testing the Hawks. Either teams are testing the Hawks or the referees are allowing that type of play towards the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 100% with Juan about this coach is just gonna go ahead and push his eyeglasses up.
Me and Juan agree on that.
Yeah, like you can't sit, dude. If you sit there, you just watching your players get scratched up, elbowed in the face, jumped on the back of their neck with somebody trying to dunk. He lands squarely on his back. If you're not gonna jump up, I had more reaction on the stream and watch along than Coach Quinn. Coach Quinn literally went like this, look, and then pushed his glasses and turned the other way. Like, he didn't even go down to the baseline. Look, most coaches would go down to the baseline, walk all the way around, and see what's going on with his player. He didn't even get out of the coach's box. That is inexcusable. That is inexcusable.
And when Nance got hurt, he stayed right there on the sideline.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, in the coach's box, John. That's what I'm saying. He didn't go down there. He wasn't worried. And John, I'm sorry, when you mentioned the Bucks, I was watching the Bucks versus Warriors.
Yeah.
There was a foul on, I forgot who, Draymond fouled somebody. And then Doc Rivers thought it was hard. No players did anything. Doc Rivers was out there, and Darvin Ham had to, get in front of him and the ref. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's how you command respect from the ref.
But Larry, don't you think a little bit of that is different because those coaches were players versus Quinn not being a player? And I think
100%. But it's still, I mean,
there are some fiery
but
coaches.
Malone, perfect example. Malone for the Denver Nuggets. He ain't never played no basketball, just coach. He always in the ref face. Like, that's not an excuse, man.
That's true.
That's not an excuse.
Let me tell you something, man. You know, the last time when what his name got mad on that play with Trae Young, he went berserk and they threw him out. You got to understand, like I told y'all guys, the league and the referees do not want the Atlanta Hawks to win.
Oh yeah, Scott Foster was doing the game.
Boy Quinn, your boy Quinn and the players is on this little edge, or should I be aggressive or should I not? Now with Quinn, he on a shot clock, he on a short leash too with the referees. I'm telling you, that dude, if he get aggressive like the other coaches, they will throw him out quicker than any other coach in the league. But I'm just saying he should. But I understand. But what I would do, let me tell you what I would do.
All these refs be friendly with him, man.
I would initiate another coach on my bench to get thrown out on them calls. That's what I would do.
That's not gonna mean anything, man. You need your head coach to do that.
You see what I'm saying? If I'm afraid and I feel like I need to be there to coach, I'm gonna have faith in the coach behind me. And I need to be there to make sure I coach this team into a win because I'm trying to win. I will initiate a coach on the bench to go and be aggressive on that stuff. And let me tell you something. In that game, every team tried to be aggressive with the Hawks. And when the Nets were trying to be aggressive with the Hawks, what was the most beautiful thing about what I liked about Dyson? That dude pushed Dyson in the back. He went at him. He went at him and got in his face. And so sometimes, and then when it gets like that, okay, they were calling, okay, you wave at one of them and they call a foul, right? So now all you have to do is not make the foul soft when they come in the paint. You go ahead and make the foul as hard as you can make it within the game. You got to be smart about it. And then I'm telling you, this is a good foul. When the dude goes up and he rotate that foul, you swing at the ball and slap him in the face. You can get away with that.
What are we talking about?
Now,
We
who
talking
was
about playing basketball, man.
I
Jay,
mean,
just sit
Quinn
back
not
and
the
listen. We'll tell you what we talking about.
Quinn not that
Hey,
kind of coach,
who was
man.
that
Quinn not
had
that
Trey
kind of
Young
coach,
in the back of the neck last week before last?
man.
That
The
was
Hawks
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
That was Brooks.
bro.
Now, see, stuff like that. Stuff like
And
that,
Coach
man.
Quinn hugged them after the game.
Yeah.
But we ain't never had that identity in Atlanta, bro. Like we ain't never had no Ron Artest. We ain't never had none of them kind of people here, bro. Like our front court small.
Hold on, Josh Smith.
We had Ivan Johnson. Y'all
You had Ivan Johnson. You had
Ivan Johnson.
You gotta laugh about it.
Right
you
there.
had
The
Kevin
men's
Williams.
Hawks and Hawks
You
basketball.
had Antoine
You know who that is?
You gotta go way back.
You y'all know who that is?
You had Zaza
Pachulia.
Hey man,
the meanest Hawks in
you
Hey,
did.
we talking about the Achilles
you had
breaker.
some folk that would fight round here.
Y'all was the Achilles breaker.
Hey,
that's why Kawhi Leonard ain't in the league now. That's why they changed that
Ivan
rule.
Johnson got cut one time, and they were scared to tell him he got cut. The coaches and stuff, they just let him practice because they were scared to tell him he got cut.
Cause man, look at you. You had some folk around here. You had some folk around here that it wasn't a thing that they were a goon on the bench. They just didn't take no stuff. They just didn't take nothing.
We got one dude like that now though, because Niang is chippy.
Oh yeah, he had a black eye tonight, didn't he?
Niang is chippy.
He did. I wonder where the hell it came from.
Hey,
had a black eye
the black guy in the last game. He got it in the last game.
Can we pivot a little bit?
Niang is crazy, man. Niang
is vocal because I saw him calling Nance out on the bench on one play when he didn't have an assignment like that. He don't play around. He'll call your ass.
Niang is crazy, man.
And he went out a referee too tonight.
Hey, can we pivot? Can we pivot to something else right quick? I want to talk about. Well, I can change it up just a little bit, fellas.
But Blackberry left. But I just want to make a point. I feel like with the trade, I feel like we were just recycling a lot of G League players, and I think like the front office, they just want to go out and get some players that have more experience. So we see a lot of players. Experience counts a lot, especially when you're trying to win games in important situations. Like what we was dealing, a lot of these players, like we've been shifting out Gabe for Barlow. I think we had Bowden there for a minute, Roddy, and a lot of these players, man, they don't have any experience. The G League players, we trying to find where they fit in the chemistry. Their shooting was bad. I mean, so now look, Niang had a great shooting, like he said. Niang had a great shoot night the night before. They took him out the starting lineup and put Gay in, and then LeVert picked it up tonight when Trey was down. And and the thing too, like Man will, he was up there contesting shots at the rim, bro. So you got a lot more physicality with Man defense with Niang. And like, man, I just feel like the experience is what's counting here versus
a solution. And you had some doggone stars that wasn't doing nothing either. Cause Bogey, before he left here, couldn't hit the water.
Wasn't hit nothing. I said that in the previous show. I said when we brought Niang here, I said we're gonna improve our 3-point shooting that we wasn't getting out of Bogdanovich and we wasn't getting out of Roddy. We still waiting for Gay, and I like when the game first started out. I like that Gay kept shooting his 3-pointer. You know that corner three, he's gonna get more. We need to just give him more confidence. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, like the 3-point shooting is a big part of our offense. I mean, I think Kool-Aid said it a lot, and I said it like when our shots are going in, we're a very hard team to beat because I think now with the guys that we have, they have more two-way characteristics, right? Like, man. He's a good defender. He's a good distributor. He can shoot
and scorer.
Niang, we done seen what he's done, and it's very impressive. I will give Quinn this. It's very impressive how these guys in 2 games that they're just really fit in the system, and they really stepped up, man. That's very good, man, to see that in just 2 games, like to really come out how we handle business against Washington. And then Orlando, they're not no slouch. I mean, yeah, they were missing Suggs tonight, but they still got depth with Anthony. They got depth with what's the guy Black? That's their draft pick. He's a very good defender. They got Isaac, like they got Winter Carter Jr. I mean, Bataze. I don't know. We neutralized Bataze. We didn't let him get off on us. Coach went away from damn Cole Anthony for whatever reason. I don't know why. But that's
man,
a testament. That's a testament to Quinn making adjustments and putting his players where he know they can fit. And I will say, I was very skeptical about LeVert, but he really showed up tonight, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I mean, I need that kind of LeVert off the bench more. Because we gonna make it hard for people, man. If our bench, our backcourt start playing like that, it's gonna be a tough on the East, bro. That's all. That's want to make that.
This was a playoff type game, man. They were playing for a spot. We're gonna play them again. I'm gonna be at that next game.
I don't know about playoffs. I don't know about playoffs, but
it's a play-in.
I'm saying from
game.
now every game, all the way up until the play-in and playoff, or playoff and play-in games. Every game you are playing for a position.
Okay.
Every game from now in all the way up to the end, everybody playing for that position.
It depends on the defense.
One, jump on in, one. Jump on in, one.
It depends on the defense on Kool-Aid. If they keep teams that we aren't supposed to beat under 120 consistently, then I can start saying that. But you gotta understand, we didn't add like a big piece to trade, bro. Like Giannis got fucking damn Lillard, even though they lost to Golden State tonight. Fucking Golden State added Jimmy. They looking like a different team with Jimmy out there running around. And Post, the young man, they got Post playing center right now. He's balling right now. So it's like, Cleveland, they added Hunter. They still got fucking Mobley went off tonight. They still got fucking Mitchell, Garland. Like, we don't have that.
Allen,
bro.
Well, I'll say something.
We beat them twice with all of that.
But we're talking about a 5-game series. We're talking about a 5-game series.
Been trying to get on the freeway for about 15 minutes. Go on ahead, one.
Go ahead, one.
All right, fellas. Obviously, I'm happy about the win. We kind of corrected the slide that we had 2 weeks ago. We won 4 of our last 5. So, the vibes are good here on the Atlanta end. You know what I mean? But I just asked everybody to keep everything in perspective, man. We are still, a flawed team. Many of the teams in the East are flawed. All right. Our front line, and we'll see this moving forward, man. If we should able to get a play-in spot or a playoff spot, man. Everyone knows the playoffs is a different animal, which we're talking about right now. I just need the team to get somewhat healthy because we just lost 2 more players tonight, and nobody's talking about that aspect. What I mean? Vic just fell on his back, bro, and he was mid-air. Like, he's already like 190. You know what I mean? Like 6'8", 190. That's gonna sting for a while. It's a good thing he's coming up on the All-Star break, so he have time to rest.
They get 8 days to get healthy.
Yeah. Hold on. We got the All-Star break. But Larry Nance is a big component because he shoots 46% from the 3. He shoots 46% from 3, and he's one of the leading candidates for field goal percentage right now, this year. And we're going to be missing him. And he's also a vet that Quinn trusts intensely moving forward. We don't know what's going to be with Clint Capella moving back. And so right now, yes, it's addition by subtraction. We do get to see some of the younger guys get to play moving forward a little bit. But Larry Nance, we'll find out what happens in the next day or two, man. But that twist of his knee did not look good at all, bro. All right. And so for us to say we beat Cleveland, we did that. We did beat Cleveland. We did beat Boston, but we were not the team that we are today. You know what I mean? Can we beat Cleveland and Boston? I think we can. You know what I mean? But it all remains to be seen moving forward, man. We still gelling. We still trying to find our identity as a team. And I think those are things to just keep in the back of your mind, man. We are a pendulum team, man. We have won. If you Brad Rowland put out a stat. We win 4 out of 5, then we'll lose like 4 out of 5. Then we'll win 3 out of 4, then we'll lose 3 out of 4. You know what I mean? We're a pendulum going back and forth, man. And we just need to maintain success, man. Like, that's all I got. I'm not putting this team anything past like Damon said, an 8-10 seed right now. You know what I mean? Hopefully move up to 6 seed. You know what I mean? But just got to be realistic with ourselves, man.
Can I say this right quick? I'm gonna let Dyson go.
You all right over there, Kool-Aid?
Oh, I got a little throat tickle. That's it. Hey,
man,
look,
go ahead
check
and
this out,
cough
man.
in. You ain't nobody in there with you. Go ahead, doggone, like you need to.
Nah, okay. Hey, but check this out, man. We just played the Bucks. Who did we beat the Bucks with?
What is
G
your
Leaguers.
point? What is your point?
G Leaguers.
They're
Don't say
not
we can't
full.
win
We're
with G
not a
Leaguers
full
either.
Kool-Aid.
I always
Kool-Aid.
said our G Leaguers were
Kool-Aid.
better than our starters. The starters that
Kool-Aid.
we had, I always said, and you can't
Kool-Aid.
tell me we can't win with Moji and Barlow.
Kool-Aid. I don't think that we can't beat any team in the league. All right. But if you're gonna put context in there, make sure you put that they was missing an MVP player. All right. Just make sure you do that. All right. Just make sure
Okay.
you keep the context. Just make sure you keep context in there, all right?
Bus, man, the
Okay.
bus is
So when we
all
beat
like the
Cleveland
bus.
both times, was they missing? When we beat the Celtics, was they with all of their players were playing one day?
No,
No.
but they
Except for
wasn't.
No,
Porzingis.
They
Porzingis
was
Except
was
no.
for
not
Porzingis
there.
wasn't playing.
Al Horford wasn't there either.
But that's the
We're missing
problem I
two
always
starters.
have with y'all guys. When one of their players are not playing and
You don't
JJ not
listen.
playing, then
You
y'all want
don't.
to say,
You
"Oh,
don't
guess what?
listen.
We
You don't
the reason
listen.
we lost, the reason they lost is because he wasn't playing, and the reason they lost because he wasn't playing. And then we go over there in the West Coast and we lose 3 out of 6 because JJ wasn't playing. How about that?
I said that before.
Kool-Aid, you were sitting here looking at this team that has won 4 out of the last 5. All right. You're sitting there saying we beat the Bucks, and we did. It was a good win. All right. And no one is saying that we're not missing our players because we know we're missing our players. I'm saying as of right now, because you like to go on hypotheticals at all throughout the time. Right now, when Giannis comes back, because we're not getting JJ back, brother. We're not getting him back this year. All right. When Giannis comes back and we have to face him in the playoffs, if we have to face him in the playoffs, all right, it's going to be a different animal. That's all we're saying, bro. All right. New York is still intact. All right.
I
Boston
mean,
will
they're
be
missing
intact.
OG Anunoby.
Oh, I'm saying when the playoffs come around, is he out for the whole year for the season? Because I didn't see that part.
I mean, he has a really bad foot sprain, so he
Okay,
hasn't played.
and then Boston as well. All we saying is, if we had JJ, we'll have a better chance. I do believe that, but we don't have JJ no more, and these teams are going to get their players back this year. We're not. All right, so just keep that in the back of your mind and put that in context, bro. I want the team to win a championship too, man. But I'm also a realist and realize that it is what it is, man.
I just have more confidence in Moji than you do. I just have more confidence in Barlow than you
Okay,
do.
you got
And
it.
I
You
have
got
more
it.
confidence in Zach than
If
you
I
do.
was to put you up on ESPN right now in front of Steven Smith, you make that goddamn comment, he gonna look at you like you fucking crazy, bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna be
I
real
expect
though.
that. And guess what? In 2021, Trae Young had him looking crazy when he said when Perk made that same when Perk said no. Atlanta Hawks gonna beat y'all. He said that Perkins said, "You must be crazy. You must be crazy." And guess what happened? The same thing, bro. Because Perk knew. Just like I'm telling you. Perk knew just like then.
That team had an identity though. This team don't have an identity yet, bro. They don't have.
Yeah, because you don't see it. I see the identity, but you don't see it.
I do.
Just because you don't see the identity, I do.
The front office don't even know the identity right now. Kool-Aid. Come on,
hey, it's better to be lucky than good. And he done got lucky.
Kool-Aid, stop. Just, brother, you are the epitome of a delusional fan.
Go ahead, Larry.
You're the epitome
because
of it.
Because I believe in me trying to win.
I believe the
and
team,
wanting
but
to
I'm
win
also being
and a
realistic.
chance to win. I'm delusional.
Sorry, Larry. Sorry.
I say you're delusional when you think my team gonna be a loser.
Sorry, Larry. My bad.
Okay, go ahead, Larry.
We never said they're gonna be a loser, but man, come on, they're not in that position right now where they was.
Hey, Larry, let me sneak in here because I'm about to hop
they
off.
said we got an F in the trade too, didn't they?
I don't believe that though. I don't believe
Okay,
that.
but y'all Hunter lovers was all, Hunter go, we ain't gonna win. Oh, y'all bogey lovers, bogey go, we ain't gonna win no more. We got a C, we got a D, we got an L.
Well, now you know I didn't say that.
All right.
You know I didn't
Go
say
ahead,
that.
go ahead, Dixon, and so they can shut up. Talk,
Larry,
Dixon, and say your point so they can be quiet. The negative petties can be quiet. Go ahead, Dixon, please.
Hey, Larry, let me sneak in here because I'm about to hop off.
Oh boy!
I just wanted to say something real quick to Juan's point. I mean, I get what y'all saying about we're on a roller coaster ride, but here's a consistent thing: the Hawks. I don't know if you guys knew this, but they're 13th in defense, and I get that people are looking at. I get that people are looking at points, how many points they give up, but the points aren't necessarily what you gotta look at because they're the second fast. They play the second highest pace to play. So when teams play, there's more possessions. It's not 120 versus a team like Orlando. Getting 120 scored on you when you're Orlando and 120 when you're the Hawks are two different things because teams are just gonna get more shots up with the way the Hawks play. So it's not necessarily you're not looking at points per game. You're looking at defensive rating, and they're at 113 points per possession, way better number. And the up and down play has more to do with they didn't really have guys that can consistently make shots for it to work. And these guys that they bought in are 40%. Okay, maybe not Terrence Mann. He's about league average, but they bought in two dudes that career are 40% 3-point shooters. So, and then the guys that fall out the rotation that you don't have to worry about. Like, there's a huge difference when you're talking about playing V, Trey Man, Karras, and Dyson as a 4-man group, then you got to play Keaton Wallace and David Roddy and Garrett Matthews. Those dudes are just not good at all on defense.
Jay.
So just having solid defensive players is going to be fine. And then when you mention the injury to Larry Nance, I think that's going to be a blow. But I don't think you're understanding how now that since it's looking like he's going to be out, I don't think that V's gonna miss more than a game. That's just me because he's not. It's one game between now and
yeah, that's true. I agree with you on that one.
I don't think that Vita's gonna miss, but Wednesday, I don't know about Larry Nance. We'll see. But because Clint Capella is actually still healthy, it makes the lineups actually make more sense to go with Clint Capella and Niang as a backup big duo because Capella and Niang actually play off each other very well. So
Jay, before you leave. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. That's all I had to say.
Jay, before you leave, and I'm right behind you too. I just want to point out this one thing. All right. Yes, we're a little bit more versatile. Yes, we're a little bit more dynamic. Yes, we have the vets that we've been looking for, screaming for the last probably year and a half. All right. My only elephant in the room is Trey gonna trust them enough to make those shots and pass them the ball. All right. That is my biggest concern because we have one offensive set at the end of quarters, and it's called Trey Young. All right. There is nothing else that we do different as a team. It's called Trey Young. All right. Trey Young, with 24 seconds or less on the clock, will always shoot the last shot at the end of the quarter. And more likely than time, it's going to be a 3-pointer and he's going to miss. That's number one. When times get tough, are the Atlanta Hawks going to trust? When I say Trey Young and Quinn, are they going to trust those players with those 40% 3-point shoots percentages from the corner and from where they need to be at? Is he going to trust them enough to make those plays? Because tonight they made those plays, and I agree with you. All right. I'm just saying down the line, is it going to be Trey the hero, or is it going to be Trey the maestro point guard that's finding these guys and getting those 15 and 16 assists that we regularly see him get?
Yeah, I don't have anything beyond that. I mean, look,
Well,
in the
that's
quarter,
coach.
in the
That's on the
quarter, I
coach.
think that's I think that's a little overblown in the quarter because I mean you're just looking to put the ball in the bed. I will say
That's on the
the
coach.
final 4 minutes.
That's on the coach.
What I don't like is the offense in the
say
final
this.
4
Let me say
minutes
this.
of the game. Hang on, Kool-Aid.
Go ahead.
Is the final
Now,
4
hey,
minutes of the
Larry,
game.
Larry.
Yeah.
I thought Larry
We about
was
to
gonna say something.
We about to hop off. My only thing, final 4 minutes of the game, the offense is bad because that is when, for some odd reason, everything that the Hawks do offensively, especially tonight, this is a great example of final 4-minute offense. They go way too Trey ISO heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's Trey calling his own number because there's no way, like where he found success scoring was off the ball. And it was like he wasn't even trying to the final 4 minutes, it was like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, he had one possession where he literally dribbled the air out the ball.
Yep.
The double came, he just fired it. I'm like, bro, what? That makes no sense. So I don't even think that's a coaching thing. I think that's just Trey calling his own. Like, he caused the play.
I think it's a deal between him and Quinn, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But I just know tonight, I was like, yo, if we lose this game, it's because Trey tricked it off.
It's
Larry,
concerning.
go ahead.
It's
all right,
concerning.
so y'all have a good night.
You too.
Larry.
I'm just waiting so I can say something. How many points I want to talk about, man? It's about 20 minutes. I done lost all the points I was going to talk about. What I will say is that what one just said, I was going to mention that the balance that we might have created with this trade is going to come up to Trae Young making the right decisions, but also I'm not going to sit there arguing with Kool-Aid over 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm talking to Kool-Aid or Harvey Dent. I don't know. So I'm not going to spend 15 minutes arguing with Kool-Aid and he going to go off on a tangent talking about mutants or whoopings or something. No, I'm not doing it. So that's kind of what I wanted to say right now because I sat here for 15 minutes innocent look. I don't know what I was hearing. But what I will say about the team right now, my most disappointing thing right now is Zach still being on minute restriction. I don't care if it's a team or not, man. I mean, it's pretty idiotic that he doesn't even make it over 20 minutes when you have Veek go down, when you have Larry Nance go down, when Jalen Johnson's not playing, when DeAndre Hunter has been traded. It makes zero sense to have handcuffs on him at this moment, especially when he's gaining momentum with everything. Just like Murris pointed out that Dyson and Zach have improved their three-point shot over the past month. Both of them shooting over 35% now. So when you look at that and you say, okay, so you got to understand, if they're shooting that now, what clip have they been shooting at? Because both of them guys were sub 20, like 27% three-point shooters. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of November. So we got to look, them guys have been putting in work. And we just can't just say, okay, well, here come that minute restriction, take him out. You know what I'm saying? When we need it. He could have played instead of Niang. Oh no, he couldn't, because Niang set the best picks on his team right now. Yucca Kongu is pretty much useless. He can't set a pick. He can't get more than 7 rebounds. Yeah, look, man, the up and down of Yucca Kongu, I don't think we have our real center. I think that's ultimately how we're going to lose in the playoffs. We're going to be too small. We're going to give up too many offensive rebounds, too many second chance points. We out-rebounded this team that was bigger than us, but also the Magic was shooting a lot of jumpers near the end of the game instead of taking to the basket. When they were leading, Franz was going to the basket at will. Then he switched it up and started shooting too many jumpers. And Paulo was going to the basket. So it was like, your turn, my turn. And it seemed like those guys, you know, they had a good game together, but no one else had a good game. So they're still trying to learn how to fit with each other, just like we're still trying to learn how to fit with each other.
Their point guard was out too.
I don't like Quinn rotations. I think everybody knows that. But right now he kind of has an excuse because he got, 3 new toys that are veterans that he want to play. So I don't want Zach minutes to go down. But as these new guys get integrated, I think it's going to go back. I mean, we were seeing 25 minutes, but now it might go right back to 17 to 20 minutes, guys. And I don't know how you justify that when the kid is starting to play better offense, better defense. Yeah, Franz Wagner was giving everybody the business, to be honest. It just wasn't Zach, you know what I'm saying? So he gave Dyson the business. You know what I'm saying? So
He's a good player.
I just think that even Terrence Mann is 6'3", trying to guard a 6'10" and a half dude. So yeah, we got more two-way players right now. I wouldn't call Niang a two-way player. He's a sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? He's a hired gun. But he moved his weight around good, and he set the best picks on his team right now. So I guess that's why they had him. I can understand that. But yeah, as these veterans get more use, or Quinn get used to them, I kind of see Zach getting kind of phased out, guys.
Me too.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but we know how Quinn is. I sit there and debate with Matt all the time on Twitter about he's like campaigning for try to get Cam Johnson. I'm like, dude, you understand if we get Cam Johnson, Zach going to the bench 100%. No, he's not. Cam Johnson to come off the bench just like DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah,
DeAndre
man,
Hunter was
please.
coming off the bench because of his knees, trying to
Yeah.
save him. You know what I'm saying? And it took the desperation of, you know what, we really look disjointed without DeAndre Hunter, so we're going to start him for like, what, 3 games before he got
Yeah.
traded?
Mm-hmm.
So literally, if you got a healthy person, he inserted Niang in the first place, but this team was so tall, they put in Moji to try to balance that. Moji could have got more run, but we know Coach Quinn leans on veterans. So
Yep.
if you go get Cam Johnson, you're guaranteeing Zachary Reese to be starting on the bench next year
Mm-hmm.
to fill the DeAndre Hunter role. Because right now it seems like that's what they're trying to use Zach as. You know what I'm saying? Like Zach was starting to get busy attacking the basket, you know what I'm saying? Get some dribble handoffs and get his head down. But now it's just like kind of getting back into the catch and shoot mode. If
Larry.
Zach ain't getting this shot and being efficient, he ain't gonna get as much run. And he was efficient today. He still didn't get the run.
So what I mean, but ain't you essentially don't we see that with the Hawks development every year? They don't know what to do when it comes to developing talent, bro. We sit here and ask, why do they play players a certain way? Why do they have some rotations? Like, why does this team do that kind of nonsense, Larry? Like, why do they not understand how to evaluate and develop talent, bro?
Well, it's a team mandate on Zach. I understand that, but it shouldn't be 17 to 20. But that's what it mostly was earlier before Zach got on his heater. Now he on the heater. Don't cool him off.
Before Wonder go, let me just make one statement.
Wonder wanted to say something. Sorry.
Y'all go ahead. See one.
Let me just make one statement. One statement.
Go ahead, Mayor.
When we figure out how long it's going to take Larry Nance to get back, since we have the one roster spot, we should probably look into Mo Bamba or Alex Lynn to fill that spot.
I think somebody just picked up Alex Lynn, actually.
Yeah, Pacers.
Yeah,
Nope,
I think
not
so.
yet. Not yet. He's supposed to go to Indiana.
Okay,
They're looking at Lakers. He's looking at the Lakers now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But hey guys, what's up? We talking to Hawks Nation. God bless to each and everyone.
What's up, C1?
Appreciate you. Sorry, I had to take care of some business, but I just want to kind of give my quick synopsis of the game. I kind of heard the tell as y'all came in about Jay and Juan. Yeah, Trey nearly tricked this game off. As much as I love him, like he had more turnovers than assists. As much as I love my point guard, so happy he had finally got his due getting the 4th All-Star. But there was a possession in the 4th quarter where he was dribbling the snot of the ball and turned the ball over. And I'm looking at my brother like, dog, that's the stuff that gets on my nerves. And that's the stuff that Foot be talking about that I agree with. It's like you trying to be hero ball like Juan's point instead of just making the right pass. Making the right play. Like we should have won this game way more handedly if Trey played smarter.
Yep.
Just keeping it above.
Yeah.
But as much as I love
agree.
it. Yeah. We would have blown these guys out if Trey would have played way smarter.
Yeah.
However, he did make some clutch shots, as he is clutch when you need him to. But I'm like Juan's point. Is this going to be a thing with him where it's just a one-off, or he's going to get back in these bad habits where he's taking dumb shots and trying to win the game all by himself? Because I like the new Trey when he's seeking his guys out and getting 15 and 20 assists a game. And
Thank you, C.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Juan. Like that's the guy I want. Because to me, what's more dangerous than his shot making is his passing. That's what makes him who he is. Lean in your passing more. You win better. You win more games if you do that. You got to trust your teammates, and hopefully, maybe because he's got new guys, he'll trust them more. But we have to see it. I hope he's breaking these bad habits because we need him to in order for us to take that next step. It was physical tonight, but I will be a defender of Jonathan Isaac. He's a brother in Christ like myself. I don't think he's a dirty player. I just think that was a dumb move that he did, and unfortunately, it beat the back. I don't think that was a dirty move on Jonathan Isaac. He's not a dirty player. It's just that he was way overly aggressive and made a really dumb closeout that he should have let go. Now, the one with Homeboy that did an elbow on Mo Gay, that was dirty as all get out. And I was surprised that was not a fragrant too. I really was. Like, because you saw how he was looking back like he wanted to purposely get Mo G. And I kind of wanted Trey to let Mo G go for a minute because I would have been ticked and hot as well. The other thing about Larry Nance, too, I think that was dirty because it looked like Franz was trying to clip his leg. I didn't like that at all. I was like, you know, I'm glad we got Clint because now we're going to need Clint. It looks like for the foreseeable future. And it was sad because Veet and Nance were doing a great job. My closing point is, I hear what Larry's saying about Zach and wanting to get more burn, but this is kind of what it is. It's a Wemby thing. They're not going to give him, no matter how hot he is, Larry, they're not going to give the kid any burn. I've just accepted it at this point.
He was having a great game too.
I know, but that's just the way it is. They're not gonna let the kid get no burn, man. They just said, "Hey, we gonna manage you the way the Spurs manage Wemby. You're only gonna have 25 minutes a night. Once that 25 minutes is up, we don't care how hot you are, how efficient you are. You butts on the bench for the rest."
He didn't even get that though. See, Wonder.
So stupid, man.
I see
it.
This is what it is.
See Wonder. See
Yeah.
Wonder.
Yes, sir.
Judas was a brother in Christ also until
Thank you, John. Thank you.
always remember that.
That dude broke slam rules, man. He broke slam rules. You do not ride up on a man on a slam.
But listen, I understand it. But Jonathan Isaac doesn't do that type of stuff. That's the first time I ever actually seen him do that. Okay, I'm just being upfront. I hear what you're saying, John.
I understand that. I understand exactly what you're saying.
I was shocked when he did it. I'm like, John, you don't do that.
And see, the thing was, what did you just say? When he did it, it wasn't a mistake. When he did it, okay.
Yeah.
And see, the thing was that everybody, all of them were doing this all night long.
They were
all night long. They were trying to punk the Hawks. That's exactly what they were trying to do. They were trying to punk them. And as I said in the beginning, hey, you got to match like Foot says, but you know, I understood why Foot could not agree with me and say the words that I was saying, because see, Foot has to lead young men and teach them how to play basketball. And see, that's why Foot said match their intensity. I just said knock the snot out of them. They hit you, you hit them back. Okay. You know, but hey, my thing is, I've got two people that I don't know whether they're going to play the next game or not. Larry Nance is really concerning because of the way that he had to be brought off of the floor.
He couldn't even put any weight on that leg at all.
Yeah, that was a hit, man. Really they hit man out. That was a hit.
And Veet, man, the way that he hollered when he hit, because he hit and bounced.
Yeah, he did bounce off his back.
He hit and bounced
like a basketball.
I think he's gonna be out like at least a couple of games. The good thing is like at least it's the All-Star break, so you could just rest.
You'll get a chance to
weekend.
Yeah, but
we got one more game.
Oh, two more games. We got two more games, and then
2 more games before the All-Star.
Yeah,
we got New York.
We got hey, Kool-Aid. We got the Knicks on Wednesday. What your boy Double O gonna do? What your boy Double O gonna do?
We only got the Knicks. That's it.
We only got the Knicks. One more game before the
man. The All-Star break is
what Double O gonna do? What Double O gonna do against
It's Wednesday. That's it.
My bad.
And after the
it's just the
All-Star
Knicks.
game,
That's it.
when is our next game after the All-Star break?
The next game is on Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Yeah.
They playing in New York, Larry. They got
no.
Yeah, they play in New York and then All-Star break, right?
After the
All-Star break, that's it.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, that's what I said. You go to New York and then you go to the All-Star game.
And then we don't play until
the 20th.
The 20th.
And that's the game I go to when we play Orlando again. I will be at that game.
We play on the 12th and then we don't play until the 20th. Basically a Thursday, I think.
Okay, 8 days.
No, Larry. Oh yeah, you're right. It's Magic.
8 days.
Okay. We play Orlando at home at 7:30 on Thursday, February the 20th.
Yeah, Larry.
This is an important stretch right here, guys. We can go from the 9th seed to the 6th seed in 2 weeks.
Sure can.
Okay.
Or really a week, to be honest, because we playing these guys head to head.
And like I said, the thing is that we're gonna be playing the players above us to knock them off. That's why every game is important, because from Miami, Pistons, not the Knicks, and Orlando, we're gonna be playing those guys. Those gonna be the next games. Look at them, and those games gonna be important because we're gonna be playing for positions. All of those guys is gonna be fighting for that 6th seed.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's fighting
we'll
for.
be playing them head up.
Yes,
We
sir.
Right, head up.
Yes,
And
sir.
when we beat them head up, that put us up
you
above
move
them. Each and every last one of them.
Yeah, you move
Larry, Marion, I got the question for both of you because you already talked about it, but I wanted a question for both of you. Do you think that a small forward or really a power forward in George Niang should be setting better picks than your 6'8" center?
Now, yeah, that's a loaded question there, C1.
I'm asking a
loaded
question. I wish
Man, I ain't gonna answer that question. That
Hold
question
on.
blow up.
I got an impression for you. Hold on. I'm gonna ask D-Led.
Hey, D-Led. Yeah, I think C1 did that. I think Niang should not be setting better picks than a Yaka Kongu, but it is what it is.
That was awesome.
How y'all like my D-Led?
That was awesome.
Sounded like you were beating a bag of cats.
I just like Larry Marion said. Now listen,
him playing out of position then. If he can't.
This is my thing though. I'm a young buck, but I'm an old school when it comes to the game. I like old school centers, man. I like folks that set picks, rebound, and defend, and have a post game. I don't mind you stretching out for three, but you got to set good picks. I'm like Larry. Oh, is not it. I don't care what Matt says about what else he can do. He's too small. He doesn't set good picks. He can't rebound more than 7 rebounds. It's like, bruh, Circle K can't come fast enough. I'm praying that the Lakers dip, man, or some way we can kind of get up in the lottery. Because
we got to live with him, man, until we
I know that's
we
the sad
looking
part.
good right now. That's simple as that, man. We just got to live with him.
The good thing is,
let me tell you, as long as we keep a tall guy beside beside Double O, we gonna out rebound people. That's why we out rebounding. That's why we've been leading the rebound. Now, if coach don't keep a tall or a big guy beside Double O on the floor, that's a coach can't see what we see. It's gonna be very important that he always keeps somebody on the floor with him that is a real center.
But you guys,
in actuality, when Nance played the power forward with Double O, he actually playing center. When Moji played power forward with Double O, he actually playing center. That's just simple as that, because Double O is really not playing center when those guys are there, because they are the taller guys on the floor. And only thing is, if you notice, sometimes they'll send Double O when they playing like that. They'll send Double O to run out there to defend the 3 and drop them back into like you seen Moji get hit in the nose. He dropped back into that center spot.
Kool-Aid. The problem with that is Moji is a bad rebounder as of right now. He's only had one good rebounding game since he's been up. He had 1 rebound tonight.
Exactly.
Right. I understand that.
Emoji got weak hands too.
He got weak hands. He's missing dunks too.
Yeah.
He keep missing 2-handed dunks.
I know, Larry. Like 2-handed.
He's 7 foot and he misses 2. Kool-Aid, can you defend that?
No, I can't defend that. Okay. But I love his 4 blocks.
Yeah. As a rim protector, he is definitely a rim protector. Not a rebounder, but he's a rim protector.
Tonight he dropped those 2 threes at the beginning of the game to get some spice in the game.
What do you guys think that Clint's gonna do when he comes back?
Him and when Moji tries to go to the basket,
they know they need him.
They slap the ball right out of his hand. I mean, that was the same thing that was going on with Hunter when Hunter first.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It happened to JJ a lot too. It happened to JJ a lot too.
The team has weak hands when you get into traffic. You can't hold on to the ball. Right when you get ready to come up with it, whap, that ball just drop out the hand like a doggone apple off a tree.
You got to do them push-ups like this, man.
Yeah, you got to put that
strong grip, man.
Fingertips. Yeah, fingertips.
And I'm gonna say something else too about Veet. Veet had 2 hands around the rim when Buddy went under.
Yeah,
and they slipped off.
Yeah,
they slipped off. That's because when he went up under him, Veet swung forward.
Yeah.
And his hand slipped off the rim. I'm amazed that he didn't land on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thank God
I'm
that
amazed he didn't land on his head because he surely swung that way. When Buddy went up under him, he swung. And see, if you look, whenever you dunk a ball and you feel somebody on you, you're supposed to
You gotta
tighten up,
hang
hold
on
on to
tight.
that rim.
under that thing
Like a bull.
Yeah, as long as you can until
Yeah.
Buddy get out from under you, you know. But yeah, so that indicates a weakness in the arms and in that forearm, those biceps and those shoulders. These jokers weak.
Well, John, you can look at Veet and you can tell he's scrawny now. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he's
strong.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. Now I remember when I was growing up, he used to tell us not to lift weights because it'll throw your shot off.
Yeah.
You know? But thing is, if you shoot with the wrist, you're not trying to push all the way through your arm. You know, man.
Yeah.
Most of it's kind of leg generated anyway. Especially if you're doing, I think most of it, at least the way my dad taught me, is like it's leg generated too. It's not just always upper body strength. It's also in your legs when you're doing your jump shot too.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a jump shot.
Yeah. Because he really, you know, you're supposed to bring it from your leg. You know, you're supposed to bring it from your legs because your legs give it the lift, and if you follow through all the way,
arc
it
from
will
the
drop.
wrist. Yeah, it's the arc from the wrist. Yeah.
I think that this time that we have now, we're just giving Double O an audition as a starter. I think that
agreed.
we're gonna evaluate. I think we're going to evaluate, and then in the off season, we're going to have $70 million in hand, and we might go looking for
get Nick Claxton,
a starting center.
Get Nick Claxton.
Mary, you know where that money already designated.
No.
All right, we gonna see.
Not all the way. Not all the way. I mean, you're talking about
Larry.
$70 million.
Larry, if you trade a Congo, some of that money can go to getting Nick Claxton. Like you can get.
Look, I'm not against
I don't
it,
want
guys.
no Nick Claxton.
I'm not against it. What I'm saying is, I feel like whatever money we have
I thought you
already
had to make
designated.
a good shot. I don't like that.
I hope I'm wrong.
A Congo was our first round pick, right? 6 overall.
Yeah.
Why is he only getting 7 shots in this game? Like I don't understand. Where's the offensive? You already restricting Ricochet. You're restricting. You got your starting center. Okay, so I'm gonna put it out here. I feel like what they're doing
is.
Let me finish. I feel like what
Yeah,
they're
go ahead.
doing.
Finish solution.
I feel like what they're doing is it's okay. We're gonna go away from Capella clogging up the lane. I think they pursued a trade deadline and knew they wanted to get some more sharpshooters in here. So it's like Okongwu, even though he don't shoot enough threes or a lot of threes, he's gonna be more of being able to space the floor for the shooters. So I feel like he can't set picks, but I feel like the organization's like, okay, we're gonna go to center, even though he's undersized, he has more offensive talent, and he'll be able to space the floor more. But the problem is, why the hell you gonna only get the man 7 shots in the game?
What kind of shot is he going to take? What kind of shots is he going to take?
We don't see the ceiling for Ricochet. He had a 30-point game. That's the guy's ceiling, bro. And we don't see
those weren't shots he was taking.
No, I'm saying why they're only giving 007 shots in this game.
Okay,
you gotta get the man more involved offensively.
My question to you is, what kind of shot is 00 going to take? He doesn't have anything around the rim except layups, lobs, and dunks. That 3-point,
man. He used to have a mid-range game. He used to have a
mid-range game.
No, he didn't.
Got a slow shot.
No. In his second season, he did start playing like in the free throw line. He did have a mid-range game at the free throw.
I know, but he shot a floater air ball today, guys.
No, Larry, I agree with you. But he used to have a skill set once upon a time.
Let me tell you something. In order for let me say this.
Trey is a hell of a.
Let me say this, guys. In order for you to get a play on a pick and roll, you have to set the pick fully.
Exactly.
00 want to get off on a pick and roll, no matter what guard is playing, whether it be Dyson, Trey, LeVert. If he gonna get that, he gonna have to set a full pick, guys. He gonna have to set a full pick in order to complete that pick and roll. He can't just constantly at his side continue to slip and leave a man trapped. And sometimes when he leave a man trapped, they can't see, especially like tonight when Trey had all them turnovers. Trey reason he had a lot of turnovers because he had a lot of big guys to look over. And when every time Okongwu slipped, one time he tried to throw over the top, it got hit.
Yep,
that's true. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when you slipping those picks, man, and you leaving a shorter guy in a trap with taller guys, you just don't know. If you ever played basketball, you get caught in a trap. Yep. That is hard to get out of, bro.
But
that's not an easy thing to do. And then you can't see.
This is the problem.
The thing is, though,
one thing, but this man cannot create his own shot. He has no moves.
Exactly.
But you know what? I saw him last game for this one, put it on the floor, drive to the basket. That was the first time I had seen him do that in
and one.
To answer Solution's question, though, the reason why he's taking less, he only taking 7 shots, is because Trey is opting to get picks from the 1-4 and the 1-2. Trey is starting to do more picks with Yang, starting to do more picks with Dyson.
And
Because they will give him a pick.
That's a good point.
But Mary, what shot does double O have?
He's tried to do it with double O. He's tried to do it with double O.
Double O don't have a shot.
He ends up with the defenders on top of him.
Yeah. Double O does not have a shot.
Well, exactly. He has to rely on Trey to give him the ball. Trey,
that's what I said. Pick lobs, layups, and dunks. That's it.
That's it.
Lobs, layups, and dunks.
But rebound putback, and he haven't been getting rebounds, so he's not gonna score if he don't get a rebound putback.
And he has no shot. So,
bro, he was two in the Wizards game. He was 2 for 6 at 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. He ain't making threes. He didn't make no threes tonight, and he ain't even shooting 10 shots a game. And this is our first overall
because he has no shot.
Solution.
Hey,
Solution, I got the answer for you, Solution. I got the answer for you.
He has no shot to shoot.
Solution, I really got the answer for you. And I'm not trying to be funny or anything. This is real spit. Yucca Kongu is a backup center. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And the only reason he's starting right now is because we gave him money and they're trying to figure out if he's our long-term solution. Just like Marion said. Or are we going to pivot and go somewhere else?
I think
that's it.
I said
Yucca Kongu is too inconsistent to throw the ball in the post and tell him to go get a basket.
Marion, didn't I tell Matt that? I said
he ain't got that. He ain't got it.
Just a trial.
6
foot
This is just a
trial thing.
And the worst thing that he does is he brings the ball down every time Trey passes him the ball in the post.
Oh, the dog
brings it down. Why does
he's already short and he's bringing it down to the little people to get it smart out of his hand. He don't have big man skills to keep the ball up.
And he can't. Trey gave him a perfect pass. He brought it down and then got the shot blocked.
And he don't have the hop. Okay, so he don't have the hop at 6'8". That's another thing. He don't have the hops at 6'8" either.
See, that's what I'm talking about. He does
Trae Young got to throw a low lob.
He cannot jump off of 2 feet.
No, he can't. He got to run.
I think his double going to do well in the
standing
NBA.
vertical is horrendous.
I really believe if Double O want to do well in the NBA, he need to go in the gym and prepare himself to be a power forward type player.
That's
I think if he prepares himself to play, I think if he prepares himself to play more like a Dennis Rodman power forward type player and be aggressive on rebounds and boards and concentrate on that kind of stuff from that spot where he don't have to worry about defending centers large percentage of the time.
He don't know how to
give him a short range jump shot. That's what would make the guy so good. Because you see what they did over in Miami. They slid, and that dude's a whole lot. What his name? Who played for Miami? The center over there. He's a whole lot. Bam, a whole lot better player than Okongwu.
Bam,
They sent him over into the power forward spot. So
Bam can jump out of the gym. But see, Okongwu is 6'8". 245, 250, and it's a sloppy 245, 250. You know, the man probably got the furniture disease where his damn
Hey,
ain't muscle.
Demond about to
It ain't
give
muscle,
y'all the
right, John?
Apollo hook.
Yeah. Where his chest, he got the furniture
What's
disease,
up?
where his chest done dropped down in his drawers.
Before I gotta say this real quick. I told Marion this. I remember we had this conversation with Matt. Remember, I told Matt, I said, if this is a trial period, because I told you they wanted Donovan Clingan, they wanted Derek Lively. That's what Quinn wanted as their center, because he had Rudy. He had a 7-foot defensive rebounding dude that couldn't shoot, but he could defend, set good picks, and block shots. Quinn already knows Okongwu ain't it. He just telling Landry, all right, I'll put you out there. I'll put him out there just because you're telling me to, but I already know this brother can't do it. All right? I'm just doing it just because you're telling me to. That's why he's
wait a minute. Who telling him to, C. Wonder?
Landry Fields? It's Landry.
And who is he to listen to?
Go sign Alex Lynn. And let's
who the hell is he to listen to?
I'm just telling you, John. This is
the politics.
This is the politics. This is the politics. This has nothing. Listen, this is why, even though Larry's right, Lakers are on a tear right now, and I hope they come down, but I don't know.
They're gonna come down.
But anyway,
Man, that pick ain't gonna be nothing, Demond. Demond, that Laker pick ain't gonna be nothing.
Hey, man,
that Laker pick gonna be 25 and up. How they
but at
playing?
least the Kings won tonight. The Kings won tonight.
John Collins is drooping.
Hey, Lakers looking real comfortable with Luka out there tonight. They looking real comfortable right now against Utah.
Well, it's against the Jazz. This ain't really a test. This be fair.
I mean, but
I
they
cannot believe
like he just came out the garage.
I cannot believe Luka's on the Lakers. That's crazy.
Demond,
Yeah.
I told my brother this. It don't look right with him with a Lakers uniform on.
That's
I told my brother, it just don't look right.
Well, they better keep
that Luka was going to the Lakers 5 months ago.
They
This
better
don't
keep
look right
that 24-hour security around the doggone Mavericks GM because
Yeah.
they trying to get him.
Mavs fans
Trying
are
to
crazy.
get him.
And they lost tonight.
AD ain't play. AD didn't play, did he? Because he hurt.
No, he hurt.
He on for a month. He might be gone for the year.
For the
He
year.
got hurt.
For
He had
real?
to get the
He
thing.
might be
What was
gone.
that? Zach had
I
that
know they
abductor
got. They better
muscle
watch
strain
that
or
for real.
something.
He said it was like a spasm.
Nah.
I tell you.
That growing pull, man. You know you.
That went bad.
Wow.
Tricky injury because you don't know when it's going to be properly healed.
Yo, it's 69 to
Wow.
47, bro.
That's cold blooded,
They
bro.
looking real comfortable, Larry. That's all I gotta say. Then when LeBron go off
Wow.
the court, he's gonna be the man, bro. So it's like they ain't losing nothing. Cause
Wow.
you gotta
Don't count this,
like
though.
you gotta
This
think
is
about it. Like you got a ball
I don't
handler.
count this. This is Utah.
Because
This
like
doesn't
like
count.
like AD
26
got a
people
ball
got-
handler.
This is Utah, though. That
That's what I'm
is
saying.
true.
This
Yeah.
don't- this
I
is
mean,
Utah.
it's
This don't
just
count
it
to
doesn't
me.
show, but I'm just looking at it from the face value because like AD needs somebody to throw the ball in the paint and he go to work, but Luka always gonna have the ball in his hand. He can and he already know he's very ball dominant. So when LeBron go off the floor, you got another ball general commanding the offense, bro. And he be rebounding. He get down there in the paint and rebound, bro. I think it was
Yeah,
a better
Maverick.
one. It was a better one up for the Lakers all day. It's
Man,
crazy.
Saturday
bro.
they dominated somebody and Luka nor LeBron was playing. That
I don't
pick
think
is
that
like
this is
number
Utah
26 right
Jazz. I
now.
don't count this. I don't count it at all.
That's number 26.
I don't count
Collins, they getting blown out, but Collins playing a good game. He played better than
John look good
John
out there.
Collins is
Credit
hooping.
for him. I told you guys.
That's
Like,
the mom boy, JC.
Go
JC
get him
look
back.
good out
Bring him
there.
back.
JC will
Trade
fit right
him
in.
over John Collins.
I
Let's bring him
told
back.
people, I told you, John is a better
Nah,
five.
we
than
can't
John.
go back.
Salad
Nah,
dunk.
that's
John
insane.
is a better
Bring
five than a
John back.
Congo, actually.
he is. He's way
Told
better.
y'all
Collins
that, man.
full
John
Congo.
is
Let's
actually
do
the
it.
perfect. John is actually the perfect five you would want right now.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yes.
Fat Luca had 11 points. LeBron had 13.
Can't go back to insanity.
But I mean, that's water under the bridge now. But fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show tonight, man. I want to salute everybody for tapping in this evening. Appreciate y'all support, man. Hey, the Hawks done won 3 in a row. We might be making a little run in the All-Star break. You know, the players go get some rest. We come back semi-healthy. You
Yeah, I
know,
know
we
you.
figure out this situation with
Yeah.
Nance and Vic and see what's shake. I think making
Kool-Aid
the
ain't got
playoffs.
no more sugar. He should not be
Yeah, making
drinking
the
Kool-Aid.
playoffs would be
Nah,
big
my
right now.
glass, I got my glass about
Hey,
half
look
full,
at
but it's still about to sugar in there.
Kool-Aid.
Hey, salute everybody for tapping in, man. We appreciate the support. Don't
Thank you,
forget to like,
Demond.
comment,
Y'all be
share,
blessed, man.
everything. Y'all stay up, man. I catch y'all later. Peace.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk. Translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave Bo get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave on the garrison. Just like a